When I open your deck here, I see the Hermit together with Ace of Pentacles. So it feels as if your person has isolated themselves, or you have isolated yourself. We'll see who this is about. It might be both. People have isolated themselves, but hoping for a new chance, hoping for being able to turn a leaf in our lives and have a new beginning. Okay. I call the Divine with Love and Light. And here we have the Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, together with the Hermit. So in our solitude, we are thinking about better ways of doing things. If we would get a second chance, what would we do? How would we handle the situation? And we have figured out much better ways to handle this situation, to be less dramatic, to be less uncool with things, or be less picky, or even have better boundaries and take better care of both ourselves and others. So I call the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world, and here we can see the Knight of Swords together with Page of Pentacles. So even if we have this energy, I'm also seeing with the Knight of Swords that we are also prepared for battle. We want to be at our best and be able to have beautiful, good relationships, but we are also prepared to protect ourselves if something would go wrong or the person would treat us badly. So I think it's a little bit tense. It feels a little bit tense, as if we are feeling very lonely and we want to really create a better opportunity for ourselves and better chances with our relationships. But we also maybe would be very quick to judge if something would go wrong. So it shows that maybe both you and your person is a little bit on edge, both feeling vulnerable and lonely, but also feeling like really quick to cut with our words, or run away or ask the other person to take a hike. Okay, I'm not saying that is bad. It's just what it is. That we are in a sensitive state. We might have gone through something a little bit rough, and yes, we long for happiness, but are we really ready for it? Okay. So I call the 6 elements, and here we have the Ace of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. So ready or not, here you come, or they come. The Ace of Cups together with the Ace of Coins that we saw, Ace of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles here. It says that something is about to start, either you're ready or not. Okay. So this is the most likely action, but also the evolution of the relationship, and this is what they would want to have happen. We have the Queen of Pentacles. So the Hermit that we saw, the 9 Hermit, it's Virgo energy. This Queen of Pentacles is also Virgo energy, which shows that they long for a friend, they long for a spouse maybe, or they long for company, for someone to hold their hand, someone to walk together with in the evening or out in nature, someone to share experiences with. So they want to kind of drink life in a way together with another person. So very possible that this person is you, but we'll see. And this is the most likely action. And we have the King of Swords here. So you might be dealing with another air sign, or someone that has adapted to the air sign quality. You have both King of Swords, which is Aquarius, and the Knight of Swords, which is Gemini energy, and the Knight of Pentacles and the Sun. So here I'm seeing a person that wants to become serious with their life. They want to put really good effort into making their life happen now. They might have become like wiser, older, more seasoned. They are not as maybe twitchy or dramatic that they were a little while back, or some years ago, or some months ago. So if this is your partner that you're together with now, it might be that they want you to have a serious conversation about how to move on with the relationship and possibly get some really healthy results. So this can be the moment you have been waiting for, where the person is ready to put the best foot forward. But we'll see here with their intentions. So another ace of swords. I'm feeling a little bit worried with this. When a human being is planning something and they don't really let you in on it, we can see their nose is like up and their eyes are closed. It's like, this is my secret. It can be good things, but it can also be bad things. So I don't know exactly what it is that they're planning, but I'm taking a lover's oracle to find out. Healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and life, self-love, self-care, being happier. So it seems to correlate with what I've told you so far. So they have like a plan to live a healthier, a better life. But they might have very strict requirements for this. Maybe they will have certain kind of ideas of how this will be fulfilled and certain expectations on you. So this is their feelings, and Five of Swords. So it seems like there has been trouble in paradise. There might have been a quarrel in the relationship, or a period of disharmony, or you might even have been on a little bit of a distance towards each other. So and they feel like it could be better. Okay, they feel like this could be fixed, or this could be processed, or you could talk this through, you could find solutions. So this is how they view you. So I would say like an opportunity. This is the Wheel of Fortune. It's like they want to take a chance, roll the dice. If you're not in contact, it might be that they want to reach out to you and talk about some recent fight that you have had, or something that they might be ashamed of from their past, or something that they think that they could do better now. Maybe you asked something of them, they couldn't fulfill this, and now they might be more ready for this. So message about a conflict and taking a little bit of a risk with you. So this card here, I think that they feel like you are worth it, and possibly they feel like you are their destiny. It might even be that they have tried to walk away or even run away with the Knight of Swords that we saw, but wasn't able to. And this is how they view the relationship, and it's a Nine of Pentacles. So it seems as if you have worked a lot on being more self-sufficient. Maybe you have been even singles away from each other, but you might also have been, both of you might have been preoccupied with work, or going really deep into your own personal goals, and not putting so much effort into the actual relationship. Maybe you have grown a little bit cold on each other and made each other matter less and less. Okay. And this is what they would want to have happen. And we have the Empress, which goes very well with the Queen of Pentacles. So this can be a person that's ready for like really taking your hand and, you know, sorting through your issues, sorting through your relationship, making it better. They want a future with you. They want something to come out of this. This is Taurus, Virgo energy. So it's very patient. It's very loving. It's like a person that thinks they feel like you mean the world to them, and they want to make this show. They're a little bit nervous, so that's probably why I felt so scared holding the Ace of Swords. They want to make the best choices, but they also fear that they will screw up again, or do something that you won't like, or that will make you discard them. So the most likely actions, Seven of Swords, together with the Three of Pentacles. So it's like it's a secret. They have this idea about what they would want to have happen with you, but they have probably not shared it with you. It might be that you have had a decision that you would both focus on your careers in different ends of the country, or maybe you were deciding on breaking up and you have like moved on with your separate lives. But this person has another idea. Three of Pentacles, they would want to work on this relationship, but they haven't told you. It's a secret. And Ace, 1, 10, the wheel. It's like they are a little bit nervous for when they should tell you that they haven't been able to move on from you, or maybe your previous agreement of focusing solely on yourself and your careers, things like this. They might have changed their mind. Maybe they want it in another way now. Page of Swords. It seems like they have learned a lot. They have learned a lot about themselves. They have possibly seen their shortcomings, things that they do wrong. It might be that they did certain things towards you and you weren't happy about it, and they couldn't understand why you were so judgmental about these things. But I feel as if they have gotten feedback from other people in the world that also have come with the same feedback to them, that this is not an okay behavior. So I think that now they see this, it's like, aha, okay, so it was not just you that was complaining a lot. It was actually that people didn't appreciate this, and they might even have been the victim of this kind of behavior themselves. So now they know how it feels to be in that situation that you were in. And with the King of Cups, they definitely want more closeness. They don't want to be, Nine of Pentacles is also connected to the Hermit. They don't want to be single anymore. They want to come to a place where they can be in union with another person and display warm, generous feelings of love, romance, happiness, sharing moments together, sharing your love, sharing your feelings. But then we have the Devil here. So it's very likely that, well, they have this epiphany right now. But if you would start to work on your relationship again, the old ugly face would come up. It's not because they have bad intentions. It's because, you know, it's one thing in theory, another thing when you are going to practice it. They will still be triggered in the same way that they were before. You might be triggered in the same way you were before. You will have the same problems. The question is, will you be better on solving these? And if you have no relationship, and this, I'm laughing because what the person most on your mind, if you have no one on your mind and still watches this reading, this can be about you meeting a new person with all the aces. And maybe both of you, the person that you meet and you, have, you know, looked at your old relationships and had ideas about how to put your best foot forward in the next relationship. So both of you are kind of ready to take that step, but it will be harder than you realize. It's very possible that the same feelings will show up. You will feel the same heartbreak, the same disaster thoughts, the same problems, you will have the same critique towards this new partner as you had maybe towards old partners. But it just means that, well, it's one thing in theory, another thing in practice, and it seems like you can eventually get the opportunity to practice. I'm saying eventually because it's also this problem with people being scared to connect or scared to reach out, or what if the other person doesn't want me? So we have that's the first obstacle. The person is worrying, the other person is worrying that you wouldn't want them. Maybe you are worrying that they wouldn't want you. So we have that first thing to get over. But if you would be able to get over that, I feel as if you both would want to try to be like more level-headed people in the relationship and be more grateful for having the relationship. But when that finally realizes and we start to relax a little bit, the same type of problem would occur. And that's not a bad thing. It just means that now it's time to practice and find better ways to deal with those things. So they clarify their intentions. And this is the Steampunk Tarot. And we have the Strength card. So they feel wiser, stronger, more mature. you know, they have aged with wisdom, getting some wisdom, and they have a plan. They think that they can be a better person now. It's a lot of ravens here saying that, this will all go to hell, but they're trying to stay positive. So clarify how they feel for you. And we have the Five of Pentacles as accompanying the Five of Swords. So they feel kind of abandoned by you, or possibly they are imagining that you would never love them, or you would never pay attention to them, you wouldn't see them, or you wouldn't want like a rendezvous with them a second go if this is an old relationship or an existing relationship. Clarify how they view you. Six of Cups, someone they want to reconcile with. The old wheel, like the same circumstances taking up where we left off. So it can be that this is someone that you have never met, but in this lifetime, but you have met them maybe in another dimension or in a past life. So you have decided to meet here. So they definitely see you, they will recognize you as someone, like it's almost like they know you before, but it can also be that they actually knew you before. This can be an existing relationship where you have had problems, or a relationship where you were broken up as well. So clarify how they view the relationship. And Six of Swords. They are grateful that you both have become more self-sufficient, and they think that this will lead to you both being more level-headed to be able to solve any issues in the relationship. 6 is also connected to the Lover's card, so it shows that they want to work on the relationship. Clarify what they would want to have happen for Five of Cups. So Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Five of Cups, and this Empress. For many people here, this will be that you have been together before. They have loved you, they lost you, and they are very sad that they lost you. They are missing you. They feel terrible about not playing their cards right, and maybe taking you for granted, or at least losing their relationship for some sort of recklessness or some sort of behavior that they feel as if they could have shaped up, they could have acted better, they could have not done that thing that ended the relationship. So that's what I feel the most. But in other cases, it's just the person being sad, being lonely without like the one here. Okay, so clarifying what their next move. 7 of Swords. It's 9 of Pentacles. We are safe here. Being self-sufficient, being single, taking care of ourselves. It's not like a rose-petaled existence where things are just very romantic and full of life and love. But we are safe. We don't have to expose ourselves or show vulnerability. So they are a little bit scared of leaving this this comfort zone. Okay, clarify the 3 of Pentacles and the Tower. So they feel really tense about trying to present this plan for you, where they want things to work between you two. It's like they can't even breathe thinking about sending you some kind of message. Ace of Swords, Page of Swords, and the 6 of Cups. So trying to reconcile with you, or have an idea of how to build the relationship for the future. So clarifying the Page of Swords is the 3 of Swords. I think they have seen their own trauma, what made them, like their heartbreak that made them, it's so easy for them to get triggered in certain kind of ways. So they have studied themselves, and they think that they could do better. But it's also a vulnerability with them, like they're very scared to show their vulnerability, or to rip up their own wounds, or like hope for too much and then not getting it to where they want it to go, and ending up like all stirred up and all anxious and emotional. But they feel like the only way forward is to take the leap of faith and try to fix this old trauma. it might be that they're acting out old childhood issues, for example, in the relationship with you, and that hasn't been the best recipe for happiness. Clarifying the King of Cups, Nine of Wands. So again, with this little bit like stalker behavior, it's like they have a plan for you, but they don't tell you. They watch you and dream of you, but they don't really reach out. Okay, clarify the Devil and the Eight of Swords. So it might be, as I said, the first obstacle is for them to reach out in the first place, because they're very scared that things won't go their way, that you won't want a second chance with them, that you would shoot down their ideas or be very judgmental towards them. Eight of Cups, that you have already given up, you have moved on, maybe possibly with someone else. Okay, so I will take the Wisdom of the House of Knight to see what's the outcome here. And we have Understanding. So this person has come to a place where they can understand your point of view. It's just that they might not be brave enough to make themselves known at this point, but they dream of nothing else. This is what they want. They want to make this known, that they have hope for the two of you, and they have ideas for how to fix this, and they have a feel for what went wrong, and what can be your opinion in this, and what you didn't like with them, and how they could do this better. So it's like it's an epiphany growing with them. These light bulbs, one at a time, is just shining up. But it's a very fragile point. But as I said, ready or not, it might be that they are dreaming about you, you are dreaming of them, and neither of you wants to make the move forward because you're scared. And then there's a coincidence meeting or some kind of synchronicity, and then you don't have the time to rethink and overthink and decide. It's like you need to decide then and there. So meeting them out on town, for example, and saying the right thing, not saying something dismissive that will mean that this will all start over and you won't be able to reconnect. Loyalty. So I feel as if you feel like this person was the true devil in your life, they broke your heart, everything was a mess, just wave at them, ignore them, and move on when you have this possibly chance meeting. But if you haven't forgotten about them, you haven't been able to move on, and you still want them, you need to make this known in some way. You don't have to, advertise it all over town, but you can say, I'm still thinking about you. I'm still thinking about what went wrong and what we could have done better. So if that's what you're feeling, say it, but, don't overdo it. You don't want them to be all cocky and, maybe, get back to their old high horses and act as if they are taking you for granted all over. So, but something, spread some seeds if you want a second chance with this person, because it might be that you're very soon is going to have that opportunity. Okay.